Hello ladies and gents, my name is Josh General 55 and welcome to a brand new series. I'm very excited. I'm glad you are here to witness the opening of this new series. And if you happen to like this video, please hit that like button down below so that that lets me know what videos you like and I can keep making them. So, today's unboxing is something I'm very proud to introduce. It took me a while to get, but I finally have it. And it is mine. This is my brand new 2018 iPad Pro. Now, we're going to flip this over and get the super satisfying peel off of the plastic. That's about 2 out of 10. Okay. And the moment of truth. Ooh. Gotta be very careful here. But here's the tablet itself, and the back of it, with that amazing camera up there. It's very light. It is very light. Okay, so we're gonna set this over to the side very gingerly. So what you get is the iPad itself, the instruction manual with some stickers on the inside. You also get Apple's new 18-watt USB-C charger, or power brick, and the USB to USB-C cord. So, I'm going to put this to the side. Alright, welcome back to the second half of the unboxing. Sorry about the little ASMR segment beforehand. People were sleeping, but I still wanted to see if I could get any progress done on the video. But nonetheless, I'm back with the iPad Pro, with my extremely expert installation of the screen protector right there. But anyways, we're going to go through a quick sort of rundown of all the features in this thing. So it is the iPad Pro 3rd Gen 2018 11-inch. It has a 2500 megahertz processor. It has 6 gigs of RAM. The 1 terabyte model was the only one with 6 gigs of RAM. All the others had 4 gigs. I was just lucky enough to get a 1 terabyte model. No, I'm not rich. I just worked a lot. It has a 12 megapixel camera, so the same as on the iPhone that I'm actually recording on right now. The battery on it is pretty sufficient, even though it runs at 120 hertz. And you may not have known that, but the screen runs at 120 frames, opposed to the normal 60 frames that a phone screen runs at. My camera can't show that, and YouTube doesn't allow 120 hertz yet, so you're kind of just going to have to take my word for it. But it's really buttery smooth. You might be able to see that there's a bit more responsiveness or smoothness, even though the camera can only show 60 hertz. It's still there. It's very smooth. It does not actually take that much of a toll on battery life. However, if you do want to get extra battery life and you don't want the 120 hertz, you can actually turn that off in settings, and I can show you how. You go into settings, go to accessibility, and then I believe yeah, you go to motion, and then on the bottom it says limit frame rate, and it drops it down to 60, and it does not move past that. The screen is a variable refresh rate, so it can range anywhere from 24 frames up to 120. And if you don't want your movies to drop down to 24, you can just limit it to 60. So if you're watching like Avengers Endgame, I think that was shot at like 36 frames. it'll show that, but if you don't want to, if you think you might get motion sick from it feeling choppy, then you can just turn that off. But otherwise, if you want that beautiful motion, there's a lot of games that support it. Most mobile games support it, like Clash of Clans, Heyday, stuff like that. One of the most popular ones would, be Fortnite. I will say this thing, I'm not a huge fan of Fortnite right now, but this thing makes it better. For the off chance that I play it on this 120 hertz, there's no competition for it. It's beautiful. It barely has any frame loss. Even in the most stressful conditions during that game, it only drops down to like 119, so it only loses like one frame. You won't be able to notice. But another feature that comes with the iPad Pro is it has a flashlight. Actually all iPads do not have a flashlight except for the iPad Pro series. So you might be wondering what's the practical use of that? Well, not a whole lot, but it's still nice to have it there because let's say you're looking for your phone at night, you can't find your phone because it's like this small, whereas you can find your iPad because it's this freaking big. So it's a bit more practical to find this, turn on the flashlight, and then find your phone rather than just, mumbling around trying to find your phone on your bed. Another thing is that the microphones on this thing are amazing. The microphones, I would say, compete with certain stationary microphones that some YouTubers use. Now, I know that's a bold statement, but let me show you. This audio that you're hearing right now was recorded on the iPad Pro. And if you don't believe me, well, look at the camera. You can see my voice going up and down. This was recorded on the iPad Pro. So, how does it compare? Granted, I'm using my phone microphone to record the video, so it's going to sound better than my phone, but you might want to compare it side to side to other YouTubers that have actual stationary mics. I can do a better comparison when I get enough production value to afford a stationary mic. Alright, and that just about does it for the unboxing and mini review of the iPad Pro 2018 11-inch. I'm glad you guys were here. If you have anything to say in the comments, anything critical, like what I did wrong, what I did right, what you liked, what you didn't, please let me know. That lets me, revise my videos, make them a bit more enjoyable for you guys. And at the end of the day, you're the one seeing the content, not me. So you're the one that needs to enjoy it, not me. So there you go. If you liked the video, I would greatly appreciate a like down at the bottom. If you're the first commenter that quotes first, well, congrats. I don't know what you were looking for, but there you go. I kind of would have liked something a little more productive, but it's your choice, your comment. But otherwise, take it easy, keep it breezy, and don't forget to laugh a little. At ease, soldiers.